This is me trying to do a kissy face. Look at my mouth. Look at my mouth. My mouth is doing this on its own. What? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Erin from erindoesbeauty.net. You might notice I'm talking really funny. I went to the dentist this morning and I'm completely numb from this side on. Okay, so today's video it wasn't inspired by anything really, except for that a lot of my products I've been using lately have been from drugstores. And so I decided I wanted to talk about my favorite cruelty-free drugstore brands. And a lot of these brands have a lot of vegan-friendly options too for those vegan followers I have. Please pick up a paper and pen, write things down. I mean, I'm going to try to go as fast as I can and not bore you, but I have a lot here that I want to talk about. The first brand, cruelty-free drugstore brand I would like to talk about, it's a very popular one, especially amongst cruelty-free and vegan bloggers and vloggers. We love this brand because it's affordable, it's got good quality products, it's almost all vegan except for a few brushes. And if you haven't guessed what I'm talking about already, it's E.L.F. E.L.F. stands for Eyes, Lips, and Face for those who have never heard of them and have been living under a rock, apparently. E.L.F. is an awesome brand. You can get them at CVS, Rite Aid, I believe, Target, Walmart. They're pretty much available anywhere you want, and then of course on their website, which I will have linked down below. This palette in my hand is like a godsend for people with hooded eyes like me, and I think I got it for only $10, maybe $6. Either way, it was a steal. This is the E.L.F. Mad for Mattes palette. I absolutely love the shades. They're great for neutral looks, smoky looks, night looks, day looks. This palette right here, Mad for Matte, thank you for being invented. The next E.L.F. product I'm going to talk about is probably my most favorite of theirs ever. And I'm surprised I don't see that many people talking about it because it's fantastic. This is the E.L.F. Illuminating Palette. It's for highlighting. Some of the shades are even a little tad darker if you wanted to do a really light contour. They're buttery soft. A little bit chalky, but not too much, just enough to be really blendable and really conforming to whatever kind of skin you have. They brighten up, but they don't look like too stroby if you're not really ready to go into that strobing trend. Strobing with my homies. I'm a dork. The next E.L.F. product I'm going to talk about is the High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder, which I've heard from a lot of the gals that I follow, my fellow CFers, have been recommending this forever. This is an under eye setting powder. I wasn't quite sure what it was supposed to do, but after I started using it, I noticed that my under eyes stay bright throughout the day. The makeup, it really holds the makeup that I have there to hide any under eye circles and discoloration. It keeps that makeup there doing its job all day. So I don't come to a mirror in the middle of the day and I'm like, oh, who's Raccoon Girl? I look at myself, I say, damn, look at that box of thing. The next E.L.F. products that I just recently discovered, or actually I had discovered a long time ago but didn't really try them out until recently, are the, let's see, these are the Smudge Pot eyeshadows or eyeliners. These things are gel formula, I guess a gel formulation. They come in these little pots. The package says they recommend you use like a angled liner brush to apply this as liner, or you could smudge it, use it as eyeshadow, and it lasts a long time. I love gel eyeliners, so I've been playing with these lately as eyeliners, trying different kinds of looks with wings or underlining. This is the Smudge Pot in Wine Not. I'm actually using this underneath my waterline today. Kind of brings a little bit of more drama and smokiness to a neutral eye look, but it's not too bold that you're like, what am I doing? They also work great as the base of eyeshadows. I used this one. This one is a icing eyeshadow and eyeliner. This was from when they did a collaboration with Disney. It has Elsa on it. It's called Let It Go. If I had a nickel for every time I hear that song. I applied this as a base underneath my other eyeshadow from the Mad for Matte palette to kind of make it pop more, and it also gives it longer staying power. Plus, it's also really nice. This one's a really nice sheeny pink white opal color, and my daughter, when she's behaving, she comes to my room and says, "Can I have my good girl eye sparkles?" And I put this on her eyes, and it doesn't look like I'm turning, you know, my daughter into one of those toddlers and tiaras weirdos. Babies should not wear makeup. So the next brand I'm going to talk about is Milani. And Milani you can get at Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid. I'm pretty sure like any main drugstore in the US. I'm not sure of overseas, UK or otherwise. But you can always buy from their website, and I'm pretty sure they ship internationally. This is the Milani Baked Blush. This is Berry Amore. I'm actually wearing this today. It's baked, so you can use it wet, but I don't necessarily need to. I used it today without wetting it, and it's brought a lot of color and sheen to my face. It's very shiny and just kind of swirly, and it blends well. This color is amazing. I also have it in Luminoso, which is a really popular one. It's a more neutral one. And I've tried a lot of their other blushes too. I believe these have some vegan varieties. I am not 100%, but on Milani's website you can search vegan, and it will bring you all the products that are vegan, and then you can go to each individual color of that product to find out which of those colors is the vegan ones, if that's what you need to do. I haven't found a lot of drugstore nail polishes that I like, although I am talking about 3 varieties today. But this was the first drugstore cruelty-free nail polish I tried that I couldn't get enough of. I think I wore it. I just kept reapplying it for months because I didn't want to change the nail polish. But this is the Milani Color Statement Polish. It has little swatches of itself on the lid. This is probably the most amazing glitter color you are ever going to see. Unfortunately, I don't think it's vegan, but it might be. There's one iffy ingredient in here that I have to research, and I'll have that down below. This color is just like, this is literally what it looks like on your nails. It's just pop, it's bling, it's quick drying. They're all quick drying. The colors are fantastic. They almost have like a gel finish, but they're not harsh on your nails. These are great nail polishes. Next of Milani's that I'm going to talk about is their face powder. First of all, hopefully you can see this design. It's got this beautiful swirly, almost vintage, antique-y, I don't know, design on it. It's beautiful. You almost don't want to use it and ruin it, but then this product is too good. This is a multi-use powder, which you know me and multi-use. I love things that are multi-use. It's in light medium. It's called the Multitasker. It sets, finishes, and blots. So it's great for applying throughout the day to remove oil. It's great. I use it for, I attempt to bake my face. It's good for that. It's also good if you use a sheer coverage to kind of mattify your finished product. It's a good product. I love it. Go check it out. Okay, I couldn't talk about Milani without talking about their brow products. If I could pick any Milani, that would be hard. I love their brow products. I'm going to have to cut this so much. The first brow product I'm going to talk about is you've seen me wear this in almost all of my looks lately. This is the Stay Put Brow Color in medium brown. Again, it's a little pot color. I use this on my brows every single day. I'm told it's kind of a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade. I think it's called Dip Brow. I'm not 100% sure because I never tried it before. I just can't see myself spending that much money on something for my brows. This, however, I think was like $6, and I can't imagine using anything else. It comes with this nifty dual-handled little brushy with a spoolie and a little angled liners looking thing to like sketch out and to blend in and just to make your eyebrows be on fleek. They also have a gel and a wax brow shaping and like setting stick that I use to like tame the hairs, make them go the way they want to go. I want them to go because I'm the boss. And then this wax one just kind of holds them in place. But it's synthetic wax. Actually, this is a vegan product, so score. Talking about Milani wouldn't be complete without talking about their lip products. And I'm especially in love with these appropriately named Amore matte lip creams. I'm trying to get them all facing the same way. I'm holding too many. But these things are fantastic. For those kinds of people that like ColourPop or were really bummed when they found out that NYX was owned by L'Oreal and we wept for the loss of those lip creams, matte lip creams that they have, this is gonna make you feel so much better. They have a doe foot applicator. The colors are gorgeous. All of the colors I own are vegan, but there are several online and in stores that are not, so please do your research if you only purchase vegan. I can't even begin to describe the fantasticness of these. They're about the same price as a ColourPop matte lipstick without shipping, and they're just as good, if not better. They feel better, less drying, and they almost have like a vanilla minty, no mint, just vanilla flavor to them, which is kind of fun. But you have to go out and try these things. I'm going to do swatches and have a featurette up on my blog soon about these because I love them that much. The next brand I'm going to talk about is Physicians Formula. I don't have too many of their products. However, the ones I've tried I think are grade A. Great. This is the Physicians Formula Daily Defensor Bronzer. It has SPF 30. This is in Paris. It's the City Glow series. All of their products have such unique designs, kind of like that Milani setting powder. You almost don't want to ruin them, but again, the product is so great, you just suck it up and do it, and you take a picture of it when it looks nice, and then you can look at that picture when it's all smeary from all the times you've used it. This is Paris. It has a cute little landscape of Paris on it, and it's dual toned. This is a great bronzer for really fair skin like me. I use this underneath my cheekbones, around the perimeter of my face. Sometimes I kind of sculpt out my nose, contour my nose with it. It's very light. It's for those days that I really want to go for that no makeup look. This is great. The next thing I'm going to talk about is their Argan Oil blush. They have two different colors. This one is rose. Can't remember what the other one is. I do have it though. I mean, that is just stunning. There's a sheer, I guess, shine to it. It's not matte. So if you like matte cheeks, this is not your product. These things do come with their own brushes, but I find their brushes are just subpar, so I stick with my Ego tools. This has different tones to it, different hues to it. Again, blendable, just like the bronzer. Those are the two Physicians Formula products that I absolutely adore. The next brand I'm going to talk about, you can only get at Walmart. This is Flower. It was founded by Drew Barrymore, the beloved actress from like 80s, 90s, and now. She's just great. I have tried several of their products and I have not been disappointed with any of them. I haven't found any meh products, so that's good. Their nail polishes, first of all, were probably the first thing I bought, because when I first became cruelty-free, I almost said CF, I had a ton of Essie nail polishes and OPI nail polishes. Like my whole nail polish rack was filled with these testing companies that I had been so devoted to for so many years. And I started clearing all of those off my rack, and I was just getting so sad seeing how empty it was becoming. And my husband came in, and I was like in the fetal position on the floor crying for the loss of my nail polishes. Which, don't worry, I sold them to somebody, so they are getting used. I didn't just throw them away. But my husband says, okay, you need to go buy cruelty-free nail polishes. So the next day I went to different stores, and one of the first ones I went to was Walmart, which I don't know why I thought I would find a lot of cruelty-free stuff there without researching. But I did find Flower, which is cruelty-free. And so these were the first two cruelty-free nail polishes I got. It's a nice lavender color and a nice kind of teal minty color. The staying power, the drying power, the colors themselves, and the formulations are fantastic. I believe these are 3 free, which means they are lacking in 3 different carcinogens. It even says in cursive, we never test on animals. So these nail polishes from Flower are fantastic. I've tried several of Flower's lip balms and lipsticks, and I just recently found this one in the clearance rack, and I can't find it anywhere online to read about the ingredients and see if it's vegan or not. I hope that doesn't mean they're discontinuing it, but this is, I don't remember what kind of lipstick it is, but it's this shape, and the color is Barely There. It has this nice slanted little applicator, easy to use. The color is so pretty. It is really that perfect nude for my skin tone. I wish I was wearing it right now to show you, but I'm not. It's a really pretty lipstick, and I hope maybe you can find it somewhere. Before I ever received a Dream Big mascara from Pacifica, I actually stumbled upon this Flower mascara. This is the Zoom In Ultimate Mascara. It actually has a 3-in-1 applicator. It has 3 different phases. It has lengthening, it has curl, and then it has volumizing. So it's 3 different stages, very similar to the Dream Big mascara. It's cruelty-free. It comes in this really cool colored, like rose gold colored applicator. I'm wearing it right now, and I feel like my lashes look fantastic. It's just a good drugstore mascara that's cruelty-free. The last product I'm going to talk about before I talk about my brushes is Wet n Wild, which I've heard just raves about forever. And I remember seeing it in the stores as a child and like buying some of the stuff as a child because it was dirt cheap. But I never thought of it being cruelty-free or even having vegan options or even being a good product really until recently. The first thing I'm going to talk about is this Photo Focus Setting Spray. It's shaped like a cute little, aperture setter of like a lens of a camera. It feels cool and misty, and it keeps my makeup in check throughout the day. Plus it smells kind of fresh, and I think it's vegan. Not 100%. Wait till you read the description down below after I do my research. This is a really good setting spray for under $5. You've probably noticed that I have really bold fuchsia nails on right now, or not on, but painted on. And I'm actually using a Wet n Wild One Step Wonder Gel nail polish. This color is called By Felucia, and it's a really important nail polish to me, which I'll get into more later. But I have a childhood friend who's fighting a rare form of cancer right now. She nicknamed her cancer Felicia, and she is using the slogan from the movie Friday, By Felicia, whenever she's talking about the different procedures and things that she's going through to combat this disease. I'm actually sending her a bottle. She doesn't know about it yet. And I'm wearing it as kind of a I stand with her statement. My girlfriend Faith, who lives in Michigan, sent me a cute little goodie bag full of just little happy things as a just because. And one of the things she sent me was this Raven Raisin Wet n Wild. I think it's just like a stay long lipstick. I'm not quite sure what it's called, but it stays on forever. It's a very bold, dark purple color, which I never thought I would use. And when I received it, I remember mentioning to her, I was like, thank you for these gifts, but this dark purple lipstick, I'm not so sure about. And then I put it on and I just sent her a picture and I was just like, just kidding. This is gorgeous. I'm going to wear this always. I never wore dark lipsticks before then. And it was just like one of those wow moments. But anyways, this is Raven Raisin. It's I think the Color Stay Wet n Wild lipstick. And it gets a thumbs up from me. And it makes me think of my girl Faith. Love you, Faith. I only use one brand of brushes generally, and that is Eco Tools. I love the bamboo stems. I love that they are vegan. These are synthetic hairs, and I've just found that they work really well. They're soft, they blend wonderfully, they get the job done, and for like half the cost of any like Sigma brushes or even Morphe brushes. The only brush I have that isn't Eco Tools is a E.L.F. eyeshadow brush. This is the C brush, and I was recommended this by Kathleen Lights. I saw it in one of her videos, and so I went out and bought it. It was like $3. This is like the perfect brush for just packing eyeshadow color just on your lid. And I mean, I could go into these brushes, but maybe that's a whole other video because they're all fantastic and I have a lot to say about all of them. This is my newest one. It's a retractable kabuki. You do that and oh, there it is. It's the softest thing ever, and it's so great for mattifying your look or just adding mineral powder. But Eco Tools, those are my homeboys. Eco Tools are my homeboys. Apart from brushes, when I put on my foundation, if I'm not using the stippling brush from Eco Tools, I always use this Real Techniques blending sponge. You can get Real Techniques, I think, at some Walmarts. They are sold at Ulta. I think I've seen them at CVS, but I mean, don't hold me to it. But this is, I was told, is a very close dupe to the actual Beauty Blender. It does get bigger once you wet it. So it is generally like this big, and it expanded when I wet it. I actually washed it before this video. I gave it a little bath because I didn't want it to be dirty for the fans. Sorry, my inner Pee Wee Herman just came out. I love that there's the pointy end for blending makeup, but then there's also this flat surface for doing my nose because it doesn't work with the pointy end for me. It's also great for under the eyes. I love the flat part for under my eyes. And Real Techniques brushes and blending sponges are vegan, and the brand is cruelty-free. Wow, guys, you survived. That was a really long video, I know, and there was a lot of stuff there, but hopefully you wrote some things down, maybe learned some things, or are adding some things to your wish list. If you have any questions, please ask me. Please subscribe and follow me on Instagram. My link will be down below if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. That was all of my favorite cruelty-free drugstore brands and the products I like of theirs. So have fun, play beautifully, and be nice to animals. Bye. Sally sells seashells down by the seashore. Ooh.